Okay, I'm back, and I changed my paints, so I have the paints that now have a final spray of water with the dish soap in it. Only I did a little boo-boo again because I put silicone in the white. I am so used to putting silicone in everything. Okay, well, we'll have little dimples then, but maybe I'll just put some more ribbons on it. Who knows? As you can see, it is sort of bubbling a little bit more than the previous one because there is dish soap involved. But that's okay. We will take care of that with the torch. So we won't worry about it, and I can already see it flattening out there and the bubbles disappearing. That's okay. So like I said before, you mix up the paint same as the normal ones with just normal water, and then in the end you spray on top of it. I put 4 sprays with this thing, and this contains water with dish soap, and I put about, well, a really big squirt of it in the that's about 200 milliliters. So I put a reasonable squirt in there. So that's gonna be that, and we'll see what happens. So I'm just taking care of the sides because you don't want to touch it up later. Making sure you get the corners nice and covered. There we go. This side. Now, can you see my brush? So who put the brush in the glass and left it overnight? That was me. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that, guys, because then your bristles go crooked. See that? There's a slight little tilt to it. It's really annoying when if you still want to paint with it. For this it's okay, but if you really if you have those more expensive brushes that you really paint with, never do that. It ruins the brush. And you'd think, if you put it back in the glass and the other way around, it'll straighten out, but it never works. So, getting rid of our little bubbles. Oh, look at that silicone. Okay, well, see how there's a lot of silicone in there. Oh, well, we'll have to put a lot of ribbons on there. That's a lot. I got a really ugly laugh now. I when I hear myself laugh, I'm thinking I'm some sort of an old guy. Or maybe it's only me because my ears are like that. Who knows? Okay, starting off with the white. Coming in with the green turquoise. Coming in with a little bit of permanent green. Then I'm putting in, sorry I can't show you. Then I'm going to put in that blue. And then the blue turquoise. That's it. I would like a little bit more dark blue though. Okay. Now here we go. Ooh, I overfilled it a little bit. See that? That's a little bit too much. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to go for a little bit thicker because I got a lot of covering to do. That's a lot of covering, but I'm going to fill it again because there's a lot of silicone in the white. So I'll have to do something with that. And some white. Okay. That's nice. That's different. Now we're going to let it move a little. And now I'm going to torch it. Okay, now I'm seeing a lot of things and I already know what's up with it, so I'll explain it to you guys in a minute. Let me torch everything here so I get everything. The sides, these sides, that side. Okay, that is awesome. Best part is on the table. I do want to move it a little bit like I did with the last one. But like I said, I did put a lot more paint on here because I had to fix that I put paint in the white. So I'm going to let it run over the side. Just a tiny little bit, and then let it come back. Okay, that's kind of pretty. That is kind of pretty. Just not as pretty as the one I did before this one. So, okay, we debunked that. We debunked everything that has to do with dishwash soap. Because what I'm seeing, and I have to get a tweezer. I know I always say pincette, but that is what we call this in Holland. We call this a pincette. What that was, I don't know. I am seeing a lot of messed up cells here, down here, which I don't like because I'm all about the round ones, the pretty ones. I see here, I see some, man, they're pretty ugly. I don't like it when they don't keep their form. See, I don't mind this. This is okay. This doesn't keep its form either, but you have the outline of white, so that's pretty. This blotch here, I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. So I'm going to swipe this in a bit because I am not going to keep this one. This is really ugly. I don't like it. And this bit here is stellar. I love it. This is what I was going for. I'll show you the difference up close. Let me see if I can get you nicely in focus. There you go. See that structure right there? That is beautiful. See this up here? Not so nice. So we're not going to keep that. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to put this right here. I am going to get my paper towel. I am going to wet it with my little... First I'm going to get you in focus. That's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to wet my paper towel on the table. This is much easier than doing it under the tap. Then I'm going to pour a little white on here. And I'm so not going to clean up tonight. I'm going to leave this all for tomorrow. And then I'm going to put on my little clothy cloth. Why are you doing that? Oh, maybe that'll be funny. Who knows? Let's first see how that works out. So we're going to let it come down a bit. I want it all over the side. Oh, that looks kind of different. And then we're going to torch it. And I'm torching from pretty much up high. You can see that by the size of my my hand. Because I want the warmth just to come down on it and do its thing. Still not liking it, guys. Every once in a while you'll get one that really, you know, that you really don't like. So I am going to put a little bit more water in my white. Mix it up really well. There are parts that I like. I like this bit. I like this bit there. This down here. Maybe I should just do a ribbon on top. That'd be cool. Wait a minute. I got an idea. First we're going to do that because we don't like that bit in there. That's okay. Then I'm going to torch it again. This is going to be a lot of paint. And then, first I'm going to fill my torch. That's that. A lot of stuff happening, but not something that I'm really happy with. A lot of green. I'm going to do green ribbons on top with that Prussian blue and white. And I want this blue color. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you why this is happening with these broken cells. Okay, that looks better. Gonna torch it straight away. Oh, they look pretty. This one looks really pretty. This one, not so much. So I'm gonna keep that really pretty one as good as I can, but I want it to go really swirly. So I'm going all over the place with this thing. Oh yeah, this is what I like. This is what I like, only it has to come down a bit, because as you can see there's a lot of white on this side and not on this side. So we're gonna come down here and up here and down there, and we're gonna let that come down too. That's it. I really did want to save that, but okay, sometimes you just can't. And you don't have to cry about it, just deal with it. Sorry, guys. Oh boy, okay. A little bit here, a little touch up. Ooh, I want to touch up here too, because it's not taking it completely down. That looks a little better. Because right now I'm really liking it. It's something I think is pretty. The whole dynamic thing going on here. A little bit of white down there. I gotta turn it around. Take care of my sleeves that they don't get in the way. Gonna put a little on the edge here. Okay, that's it. Now, the thing is, what happened? What I think, if you're going to use dish soap, you got to mix all your paint up with the dish soap water in it, leave it for a whole night, because what I was seeing, what was like here, what's disrupting those cells is the bubbliness of the water with the dish soap. And I didn't have that, last weekend. So if you want to use the dish soap, mix up all your paint, put the silicone in too, mix it all up to the exact consistency you like. Make it then a little bit thinner. So when you're there, you're thinking, okay, this is my thickness. Just add a little bit more water with the dish soap, stir it up, and put it away. You do have to put some sort of a lid on top, or cling film or whatever, because you don't want it to evaporate too much, because then you're having the thicker paint again, and you'll have to put water in again, and you'll have to stir again, and you'll get all the bubbles. So this is the only thing I can think of that was different with last weekend, is that I prepared all my paint just half an hour before I poured, and it didn't have time to settle. It didn't have time to release the bubbles. So that's why I got a lot of disruptive cells. That's what I think happened. And really, I'm just going with my experience. Might be something else, you never know. But I think I'm using exactly the same colors I did this weekend, and the only thing that is different that I didn't let it sit a whole night, you know, just to lose the bubbles. So I'm gonna put this one away too. I do like both of them though. They each have something that is totally different, and I really like them. So let's scoop up some paint. A little bit more here. Oh, did I tell you guys I was watching America's Next Top Model? I like that. I like how those pretty little girls, you know, do their thing. I don't like it when they get real bitchy, though. You know, there's only going to be one that's going to win, and you don't have to be bitchy about it, right? But some do have an attitude. They sure do. That is kind of pretty. Okay, let's see if we get some cells in here. Not too much. Just a little bit. But we're keeping it. And I'm really running out of space to put all these papers. They take up a lot of space. Ooh, that I like. Let me torch that right away. And then stretch them out. And there's a hair hanging from my finger, which we will not have land in my paint because I really don't like that. That is kind of different. I like those swoopy, swoopy kind of cells. Just make it come down a bit. Looking for bits that I could work with. I think I can work with this bit here. I kind of like that, but maybe just let it swoop a little. There you go. Ooh, that is pretty. See, for a pendant, I sort of like it when there's a little bit more movement in it. So then I'd take this bit here, right up here, this whole bit, maybe even part of this thing that would be really pretty. Yes, that's a keeper. One last one, I promise, because then it's really late and time for me to do something else. I have to clean this up. This is too much. Okay. Now, when I posted that yesterday on my Facebook group, someone said, but isn't that you spray the dish soap on top? And that is what some people do. But that really only gives you really, really, really tiny cells. And I'll show you that in a second, as soon as I get this one done. Let's put a little bit more paint on here. I'd like it fully covered. There we go. Let it run down there. Okay. Oh, I think I'll keep it like this. I'm not going to torch this one anymore. I like this one. Some are really pretty. Okay, and then I'll show you what some people do. So we scoop it up like that. I do want a little color in it. Okay, Then we go straight over it like that. And then we spray with the, oh, hope you can see it. See that? See those tiny little cells? That's water with dish soap in it. Now, if you like that, I don't think so. I don't think so. It is ugly. Let's just do that again. I'll show you one more time. Oh, look at that. Now it's really separating. That's a lot. That is what you can do, but guys, that isn't pretty. Come on, we don't like that. Okay, watch it. Here we go. See that? Tiny little spray of dish soap. And with this, you really have to have your fingers crossed a lot. Okay, that's fingers crossed. Sorry, I couldn't cross my fingers. So this will, I don't think this is going to dry as pretty as this. Well, it's not even pretty. Look at that. It's already deteriorating before our very eyes. So this is not good. We don't like that. We don't think that is pretty at all. One more time, just for the effect of it. There it is. No, that's not pretty. Oh, I still have a little paint in here. I have to finish it anyway. Dramatic. Then it's just better that you torch it, you know. That's better than doing with the dish soap. Okay, guys, this I'm not going to keep. Let's see. Nah, I don't think so. Oops. Well, there it goes. It chose not to stay with me. It said, I'm going to do... Ooh, I'm going to just jump out of your hand and land on my face. But I kind of like this. This is okay. This I can work with. You might think not, but I think just a little piece of that. Ooh, that little thing here. There you go. That could be pretty. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back this weekend. Love you all to pieces, like always. Liebe euch alle, wie immer. Bye bye. See you in the next video. Make some art. See ya.